Test driver Klaus Niedzwitz tells us most people think sportiness, performance, and driving fun when they think Golf GTI, and that the car's a good buy at €28,350. Now the latest Golf GTD is available, he adds, but it's now selling for €1,000 more, or €29,350. Volkswagen gave its gasoline-powered GTI just a few weeks head start before sending the sporty diesel model onto showroom floors. You'd never see any difference by looking at their interiors. But the color schemes are varied. The GTD had a subdued gray rather than red plaid. But what makes the Golf GTD really distinctive? Volkswagen's Michael Kanitsky says that in addition to the gasoline-powered Golf GTI, customers will be pleased with the driving pleasure and sportiness the diesel model offers. He says it's sensible, economical, but still fun for drivers who commute from A to B Monday through Friday and want to be a bit more sporty, but have more economical zip on the weekends. With a completely newly built 2-liter common rail turbo diesel that delivers more than 135 kilowatts of power and a maximum 380 newton meters of torque, the car is high performance while remaining environmentally friendly. Alterations within the engine and exhaust after treatment are the Golf's key to success. VW's Richard Doornkamp tells us about VW's two-pronged strategy. They've made changes inside the engine to reduce friction and improve temperature management. The engine gets warm more quickly after a cold start. A new exhaust after-treatment feature reduces nitrogen oxide emissions with 2 new systems, a catalytic converter that lowers NOx by storing it, and a selective catalytic reaction or SCR system, which releases controlled amounts of urea into the exhaust. On the street, driving pleasure, or Fahrvergnügen, is what it's all about. The GTD is hot on the GTI's heels with a top speed of 230 kilometers per hour, making the sprint from 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds. What's more, VW has equipped the GTD with something really special, a new sound. When the GTD revs up in sport mode, a gritty growl can be heard inside. But on the sidewalk, it's just a purr. He says Volkswagen's 2-liter TDI is the creme de la creme. It's only got about 184 horsepower, but delivers 380 newton meters of torque. That means the car has plenty of power coming from deep down. It makes the car sporty and economical, using only 4.2 liters per 100 kilometers. Unless you continually drive with an open throttle, then you should add as much as 2 liters to that. Like the GTI, the GTD's chassis is 1.5 centimeters closer to the road. The apron with honeycomb air inlets is meant to accentuate the car's width. All LED taillights and a dual exhaust are the final modern touches. Now we're looking for other things that set the GTD apart from its sister. Does it drive differently, speeding down a country road? We've asked our racing veteran test driver to lay on the spurs. In terms of handling and driving behavior, says our test driver, there really isn't much difference. But then both cars have an identical chassis with precise, progressive steering that allows exact cornering. The brakes are powerful, and the new XDS Plus system helps the driver to avoid understeering and improves traction to make the car considerably safer. Test driver Klaus Niedzwitz sums up, saying that the Golf GTI and Golf GTD are as good as twins with different engines. He adds that the diesel is more for people who drive long distances and want to do it more economically without sacrificing sporty style. If you want the car with a DSG transmission, then be ready to pay $31,250 for it, which isn't exactly a bargain, but gives you a genuine sporty Golf for the money.